If you are currently home shopping or are in the process of gearing up to home shop, this video is for you. Stay tuned to learn how to make your offer stand out amongst the rest. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Audrey Rozier. I am a local realtor here in the Central Maryland area, and I am back with another informative video. Today I wanted to take some time to chat and explain some different ways that you can win in a multiple offer situation. With this crazy market that we are in, a lot of buyers are having to come up with strategic ways to make their offers stand out. If there are multiple offers, the seller is going to negotiate with whoever has the highest and best offer. Do not go in with the mindset of thinking you are going to negotiate up front. Make sure that you're putting down a healthy earnest money deposit. Traditionally, it's always been 1% of whatever the purchase price of the house is. However, you are able to do more or less depending on what you are comfortable with. Putting down more does show the seller that you are more serious to purchase the house. The next thing that you can do, and I'm not a big fan of it, you are able to waive your appraisal. The reason I'm not a big fan of waiving your appraisal is that if the appraisal comes back less than what you are under contract for, then you will have to pay the difference in cash. Also, what that looks like is a bank telling you that the house that you are purchasing is not worth what you are under contract for. My biggest thing is that I don't want my clients overpaying for houses, even if the market is crazy. The next thing that I wanted to touch on are inspections. My suggestion is to make sure that your home inspection period is as short as possible. The reason that we want it to be as short as possible is because the sellers are taking their home off the market. If you decide that you are no longer interested in this house, the shorter that time period is for the seller to find the actual buyer of their house, the better. The other thing that you are able to do is waive your home inspection entirely. I have seen some of my clients go this route, and it does work for some people. My suggestion is to do a pre-inspection. This is something that not all home inspectors offer, but if your home inspector does offer it, I would suggest taking advantage of it. What the home inspector does is a 4 or 5 point inspection of the big ticket items in the house. So it's not a full inspection, just a pre-inspection. Sometimes that is enough for my buyers to go in and waive their home inspections to get their offers accepted. If you're going to do this, I would strongly suggest that you also purchase a home warranty. A home warranty will cover things that are inside of your house for the first year that you live there. Another thing that I would suggest doing is closing on the seller's timeline. So prior to making an offer on any house for a buyer client of mine, I'm actually reaching out to the listing agent and saying, hey, what kind of terms are your sellers looking for? And she or he usually will give me information about what I can do to make the offer stand out. A lot of the times when I do that, the sellers have a specific timeline that they're looking to follow. If you are flexible enough, you should follow their timeline as well. Another thing that you can do is utilize something called an escalation clause. An escalation clause is stating that you as the buyer are willing to pay X amount of dollars over another offer up to X amount of dollars. For example, if you are looking to make an offer on a house, your initial offer can be $300,000 and you will be willing to pay $1,000 over any other offer that comes in up to your max being, for example, $310,000. That is how an escalation clause works. It works well in certain situations. If there are 20 offers on a house and 10 of them are using escalation clauses, it's very likely that the escalation clause won't be as effective. My next suggestion is to utilize a local lender. The reason I suggest using a local lender versus a larger bank is because the local lenders are familiar with local programs and how our laws work here. Sometimes when you utilize larger banks, you are just a file on their desk to get processed. The personal experience is not there. My last and final suggestion is to not utilize programs that require more time to close. I'm a big fan of first-time homebuyer programs. I strongly suggest that if you would like to utilize them as a first-time homebuyer, I'll go for it. All for it, go for it. However, I do not suggest utilizing programs that make your closing timeline more strict. If you are in a multiple offer situation and someone is closing in 30 days, however, your first-time homebuyer program requires that you close in 45 to 60 days, they're most likely going to choose the offer that gets them money quicker. So those are some things that you can do to make your offer stand out when you are competing for your dream home. Let me know down in the comment section if this video was helpful in getting your offer accepted. If you'd like to see more videos like this one, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more informative videos. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and I will see you on the next one.